So I'm on Pixel Studio. So now in order to create patterns in Affinity, I'm going to show you 3 ways. The first way is using the fill tool. So now you can either go to Pixel, create a new fill layer, or you can just create a shape. I'm going to left click here on the shape. So for example, I'm going to select the ellipse tool. And now I'm just going to create my shape. So here it is. So now let's select the fill tool, left click here, select fill tool. Make sure to select the ellipse. So now for the context, I'm going to keep it to fill. And here for the type, I'm going to left click and then change it to bitmap. You will need to import an image or a pattern. So now I'm just going to click on bitmap. So now for example, I'm going to use this pattern here, image. I'm going to double click on it. So here it is. And now as you can see, we have a handle here. So I can move this handle. And if you bring the handle inward here, so here it is, as you can see. You can create the pattern here. You can also rotate it. You can also rotate it from the settings here. So this one here will maintain the aspect ratio. So I'm just going to select the navigator and then zoom in. If I uncheck it, so for example, if I scale it up, so here it is, Control Z to undo. I'm just going to check it again. So for this one, it will reset the transform. So Control Z. And here for the extend, you have wrap. You can also select mirror. It will mirror the next image. So here it is. If I scale up my image, so here it is. You have repeat and you have 0. So I'm just going to leave it to wrap. The quality bilinear, I'm just going to leave all these settings as they are. So here it is. So now this is the first way. I'm just going to delete this layer here. Click on this icon. So I'm just going to zoom out a little bit from the navigator. So for the second way is by creating a pattern from the selection. If you go to Pixel, new pattern layer from selection, I'm going to import the pattern. So this is the pattern I'm going to use. As you can see, it is quite big. Let's go to the transform tab down here. Make sure to select the pattern, select the move tool, left click here, make sure to select the move tool so you can use the transform tab. I'm going to change the transform to the center. And now as you can see, the width and height are 5000 pixels. I'm going to check the aspect ratio and now I'm just going to left click here on the right, click the backslash and then type 10. And then when I press enter, it will divide both the width and height by 10. So it will give me 500 pixels, press enter, so here it is. And now I'm just going to move to here with the move tool here. So now in order to create a pattern from the selection, you will need to have either an image layer or a raster. So I'm just going to rasterize this layer here. I am on the move tool, just right click and then select rasterize. And now we need to make selection from this layer here. Hold the control key down and then left click here on the layer thumbnail. So now if I hide the layer, click on the eye icon, let's select the navigator. So here's the selection here from the marching ants. And now let's go to Pixel and then select new pattern layer from selection. So here it is. And now I'm going to remove this selection, go to Pixel, Pixel selection, deselect. And now let's go to the navigator. I'm just going to zoom out. And now just as before, make sure on the move tool. So I just need to adjust this square here. So here it is. If I zoom in, so I can also, for example, rotate it. So I'm just going to decrease. So here it is. You can also move it. So this is the second way of creating patterns. And now I'm just going to delete these here. Click on this icon here to remove the layer and then click it another time. So now let's go to Pixel and this time we're going to select new pattern layer. Select new pattern layer and now you need to give it a width and height. For example, I'm just going to give it a 500 width and height and then click OK. So for this one you will need to use the brush tool for that. So now I'm going to select the paintbrush tool. So here it is. And now for example, I will go to the brushes tab here. Just going to left click here, select the basic. So now I'm just going to scroll down and then I'm going to select this one here. I'm going to change the size up here to 100. Press enter. So here it is. And now if I left click, so here it is. Now let's say I'm going to add another one here. So here it is. And now I'm just going to select the move tool, and now you'll be able, for example, to scale down or up this pattern layer here, or even rotate it. So as you can see, we have created the dot pattern background. So here it is. And now I can still, for example, let's go back to the paintbrush tool. Let's say, for example, I'm going to change, for example, to another brush. Let's say I'm going to select this one here, dry media. So for the size, I will go with 100, press enter, and now, so here it is. As you can see, it created another one. So now let's select another, for example, brush, this one here. So now if I select the move tool, so as you can see, I can scale up from this square here, or move it, or even rotate it. So I think I'm going to leave it here. So these are the three ways to create patterns. The first one is using the fill tool. The second one is by using selection to create a new pattern layer. And the third one is to just create a new pattern layer and then draw on the pattern layer here with the paintbrush.